Good morning, guys. This is Dinesh Kumar, and you are learning about Oracle demo. First, let me introduce what is Oracle. So, Oracle is a RDBMS. It is known as RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Relational Database Management System. So, what is the use of Relational Database Management System? Any RDBMS is useful to store data. Any RDBMS is useful to store the data. Oracle is used to store data, and from that place you can access data and also to manage the data. What is the use of Oracle? Oracle is RDBMS. It is useful to store data, access data, and manage data. Okay. Okay. Sir, how to store the data? It's very simple. How it look like? Oracle is RDBMS. It is a software. It is a software. What is the use of the software? You can store the data at one place. In future, you can access data from that place, and also you can manage the data. So how it look like? Let us see. This is like database. Here I am writing one diagram. I am using one diagram that is called as database. This is called as Oracle database. Database server. So what is the purpose of database? Here I am giving 3 points. What is the purpose of database? So we can store the data. This is storing data. Okay. From here you can access data. This is the second step. In the meantime, you can manage the data. You can manage the data means change the data. Remember, managing data means changing data. According to your requirement, you can also change data. That is called as managed data. Okay, sir, I understand what is the use of Oracle. Then, where is the data? From where we will get information? Remember, data is always generated from business. Data is always generated from business. So only business data we can store here. Any organization data we can store here. Suppose if you have one friend, simple example, you are having one or two friends. So how to remember their details? You can simply remember their phone number, address, something, their personal details also you can remember because only you have two friends. In case if you have 200 friends, then what will happen? It is not possible to remember all the details. Immediately, what we are doing? We are saving their contact details in the mobile. Why? In future, if you want to know any details of your friend, immediately open the mobile and you can check your details. Okay, so according to your requirement, you can store the data. If there is small amount of data, if there is a small amount of data, you can easily remember that. If the data is increasing, then definitely you should depend on a database server. You must depend on database. Okay, from where the data is generating. Remember guys, from the business the data will be generated. From the business the data will be generated. So in the business, how data is generated? If you consider any business, if you consider any one business, there are some objects. We are having some objects. What are they? In the business, we have employees and departments and products and also customers. If you take any business, these are the objects in the business. You have some objects inside business. So that objects, from each object, you are getting information. From each object, the data is generated. How it is? Again, I am repeating, guys, listen carefully. So database is useful to store the data, to access data, and to manage the data. Here I have given 3 points. See, store data, access data, and manage data. Okay, where is the data? Data is coming from business. What is business? Business is a collection of objects and transactions. Business is a collection of objects and transactions. So from each object or from each transaction, data will be generated. From each object or from each transaction. Simple example, transaction. Let us say, one request guys, all of you, please mute your mics. We are getting disturbance from some places. Please mute your mics. Okay, thank you. What is the point we are discussing? How data will be generated. Simple example. You have a bank account. Listen carefully. You have bank account. Who are you to the bank? See, you are a customer. You are a customer. Customer is one object. Customer is one object. What is the information of customer? Customer name, customer address, customer mobile number, mail ID, PAN number, Aadhaar card number. Again, I am repeating. You have a bank account. Who are you? Customer to the bank. What is bank? Bank is a business. Understand? So, for the bank, customer is object. For the bank, customer is object. From the object, data generated. How? What is the data of customer? Customer name, customer address, mobile number, mail ID, PAN card number, Aadhaar card number. This is the information of customer. And next one. Customer is having a debit card. Customer has debit card. So at any time he can deposit money, he can withdraw money. Suppose he is withdrawing 5,000. Listen carefully guys. He is withdrawing 5,000 through ATM. So swipe the card, take the money. Transaction completed. Transaction completed. You will get pay slip. You will get pay slip. In that pay slip, what is the information you have? ATM machine code. First one, ATM machine code, address of ATM machine. After that, customer account number, customer card number, customer mobile number, and how much amount you withdraw, transaction date, transaction time, and this is the information presented in the payslip. So if you swipe your card, it is called as a transaction. Each transaction has some information. Each transaction has some information. Understand? So just now I told you, what is that? You have a bank account. Who are you? Customer. What is customer? Customer is object. According to business, customer is object. From the object, we have some data, customer personal details. Okay, that customer is making some transaction. So the transaction is also having some data like a transaction date, time, amount, type. So from each business object and from each business transaction, the data will be generated. Understand? That data, listen carefully guys, that see data generated, okay fine. Customer every day doing some transactions. After some time, after some time, are you able to see your account statement or not? Yes. After 1 month, I want to see what are my old transactions. I can see. If the banking people don't save your old transactions, listen carefully. If the banking people don't save your transactions, how did you see your old transactions? You are unable to see the old transactions. Then you will fight with the business people. I did not make this transaction, then how it was happened? So to avoid such kind of discussions, the business people has to record, has to save each and every transaction did by the customer. So that object information, transactions information, all are saved at one place, that is called as database server. All the data stored at this place. So here I am writing a statement, stored. All this data stored at one place, that is called as database server. What is the benefit, sir? In future, if anybody requests any transaction, immediately we will get information. Now see, what is the benefit, sir? If I store all the data at one place, what is the benefit? Simple example. See, up to this point, we considered banking example. Now I am considering something online shopping. Let me take, it is Amazon. The business is Amazon. Amazon is a business. Amazon has employees, departments, products, customers. So Amazon is maintaining so many products. Amazon is maintaining so many products. All products information, all products information is available under Amazon website. If you go to here, you have so many categories. If I select mobiles and computers, then I am selecting something like phones, tablets, smartphones. I'm using laptops. So then they are giving some information. Say, suppose this one. Then you have so many products they are displaying. Okay, all products information are saved at this place, database server. What is the benefit by doing so? Listen carefully, guys. Again, I am repeating. Here, you are a person. There is a person. Assume that there is a person. He want to buy a laptop. He want to buy a laptop. Then what he will do before buying laptop? He will find out some information related to laptop. www.amazon.in. He is selecting about laptops. Okay. Under laptop, he is selecting a some model. So whenever he is selecting a model, suppose this is the, see, I'm selecting some model here. I want to select something like, yeah, Dell model. I want to select Dell Vestro, any one model. See, suppose I'm selecting like this, then this one. If I select the model, am I see the information of the product? Yes. Tell me from where you are getting this information. From where you are getting this information. The information you are getting from the database server. Okay, how it is? Everybody, guys. So just I want to explain this diagram and real-time scenario parallelly. So I am a person. Just I opened a website www.amazon.in. In that I am going into laptops category. Under that I am selecting one laptop. Then if I select a laptop, I am able to see information of the product. From where I am getting this information? The information I am getting from database server, backend database server. How I am getting this information? Let me explain. How I am getting this information? Here, your request, listen, your request will be passed to web server. So there is a component known as web server. This is called as web server. So the web server, what is web server? It is a software which receiving request from client and that request send to server. Here, this part is called as client and this part is known as server. What is the interface between these two? Web server, remember. Okay, so the person selecting one model, that request to pass, where is that model information? In the database. So the person is requesting something, that request to pass it to web server. From web server, the request to pass it to database server. Understand? I hope you understand. Okay, everybody. If anybody having doubts, immediately ask me. No issue. If you have any doubts, immediately ask me. Okay, so you are a person, you are selecting one laptop model. That request pass to web server. From web server, the request pass to database server. From the database server, from the database server, here I am drawing a parallel line. From the database server, you are getting some results. That results are again given back to web server. From the web server, the results are printing on the web page. Remember, guys. So that's why in the web page, in your home, in front of your system, you are in front of your system. Simply you are selecting a web page and selecting any product. Immediately you are able to get information. You can book tickets in online. You can verify seats availability before booking a ticket. How did you do all these things? In the backend database server is showing what is the information. That's why you are able to do all these things. Okay, anyway, he got product information. The end user is getting product information is displayed. Okay, info was displaying. Okay, fine. Now I have one question. Listen carefully, guys. This is important because after learning Oracle, what is the responsibility of a developer? After learning Oracle, what is the responsibility of a developer? That is what I am explaining right now. Listen, guys. If there is no database server in the backend, think about this. If there is no database in the backend, you are unable to get any information. In online, you are unable to get any information. Okay, first point. So we need compulsory a database server. Next one is, see, here you are getting one laptop information. In the database server, do you have only one laptop? In the database, do you have only one laptop? So many laptops, so many desktops, so many products are there. So all product data available under database server. All product data available under database server. In these so many products, who is searching my product information? So here is a person. Person means, let us assume it's me. I am searching for a product. I am searching for a product. Okay, I have given some request. The request passed to web server, from there to web database server. So many products in the database. Who is searching my product information? Listen, guys. Here I am extending the diagram. The request is taken by database program. The request is taken by database program. The program will search the data. The program will search the data. And from that search, we are getting results. This is called as result or output. That result or output is passed to database. You see here, that results are again passed to customer. Remember this. Who is writing these results? Who is writing these programs? How to search the results? The programs are writing by database developers. The programs written by database developers. How to write a program? By using SQL and PLSQL. By using SQL and PLSQL statements. What is SQL and what is PLSQL? That is what we are learning. That is what we are learning in our Oracle training. Hope you understand. Guys, anybody having any question? Okay. Now coming to our, so whatever I explained here, that was explained in a document. So here you are learning about Oracle 19C. Remember Oracle 19C. What is Oracle 19C? What is the use of this? Oracle 19C, it is a database. Or we can say it is an autonomous cloud database. It is useful to store data, access data, and manage data. What are the examples of RDBMS? So Oracle, this is from Oracle company. From different companies, we have different RDBMS. Oracle is from Oracle company. From the Microsoft SQL Server database, from the IBM DB2, and so on. From different companies, we have different databases. Each database is useful, store data, access data, manage data. Where is the data? Already explained. Data coming from business. What is business? Business is a collection of objects and transactions. From each object and transaction, data will be generated. From each object and transaction, data will be generated. Data will be generated. Okay. If you have limited data, then we don't need any business database server. If you have any limited data, we don't need a database server. If the business data is increasing day by day, if the business data is increasing day by day, then data size is also increased. If data size is increased, we are unable to handle it easily. If you want to handle it easily, we need a database software, which is called as database server. Now, let me explain about database concepts. Database concepts. So database concepts means I am explaining about relational database management system. Only this word, complete abbreviation I am giving. So 4 definitions are there. Listen guys, 4 definitions. First one, what is data? Second one, what is database? Third one, what is database management system? What is database management system? And fourth one, what is RDBMS? 4 definitions we are discussing. What is data? Second, what is database? Third, what is DBMS? Fourth, what is RDBMS? Data, information of one object or information of one transaction. It is known as data. Again, I am repeating, information of one object or information of one transaction, that is called as data. It's a single entity information. Next, database. Business is a collection of objects. Business is a collection of objects. Each object has information. Each object has information. So, collection of information of all objects in the business, that is called as database. Data means one object information. Database means information of all objects within the business. That is called as database. Then what is database management system? It is another software. Database management system. It is a software actually. So first let me explain theoretically. Database with management system. We know what is database, just now discussed. This is. So database means collection of information of all objects in the business. That is database. Okay. What is the necessity of management system? Listen guys. Suppose you have a business. Okay. In this you are having 100 employees, 10,000 products. Assume that 10,000 products. Okay. As of now, up to this point of time, you have how many employees? 100 employees. So all this data is available in the database. Okay. After some time, I want to recruit 10 new employees. I want to recruit 10 new employees. Then 10 lines of new data is there. That should be added to your database server. Simple. If you are getting new information, that should be added to the database server. If there is any old data, you can update your old data with new data. Simple example. I hope you have a Facebook account and you are maintaining Facebook profile picture. Facebook profile picture. At any time you can change Facebook profile picture. At any time you can change Facebook PP. Means if you are changing PP means the old picture replaced with new picture, which is called as updating old data with new data. If there is any unwanted data, you can delete it. You have some mail account. Every day you are receiving so many mails. All your mail messages saved at one place. That is called as database server. If you don't need any mail, that mail you can delete. That is called as deleting unwanted data. Next, authenticating user. Before connecting to your mail account, you should submit username and password. Suppose this is my, let me take a Gmail account. Okay, here it is asking me something sign in username. So pvdinesh.95. I am giving some mail ID and immediately it is asking me some password, right? If I am giving the password, username and password, then only I will connect to my mail account. Otherwise, I am unable to connect to mail account. Understand? So what is that username and password? You by username and password, you are permitted to connect to your account. That is called as authentication. Next one, providing security. Okay, you have mail account, I have mail account. I am unable to log in into your account. You are unable to log in into my account. So many people have mail accounts, but one person cannot log in into other account. Why? Because there is a security. So a database which is providing management system services, a database which is providing data management system services, that is called as database management system. So management systems are five. Management system services are five. Adding data, deleting data. Again, adding data, deleting data. Changing data, 3 points. Adding data, deleting data. Changing data. And authentication, security. So actually, DBMS is a software. Before RDBMS, we have DBMS software. But so many disadvantages in that, so many drawbacks. Drawbacks of DBMS software. These are the drawbacks. Here, data stored in the form of files. DBMS is supporting only small amount of data. It is not supporting online transactions. Online transactions means nothing but client server architecture. This one, client server. Client is user, server is a database server. Next, not supporting normalization, not supporting business rules, or we are unable to define business rules, unable to define relations. So many duplicates you should maintain, and not supporting more than 7 EF card rules. These are the drawbacks of DBMS. That's why the companies introduced RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Relational Database Management System. See guys, what is RDBMS? RDBMS is a collection of related information within the business. Again, I am repeating, it is a collection of related information within the business. What is related information? Yeah, let me explain. Listen guys, from this diagram you have some answer. See, if you consider any one employee, listen guys, any one employee, the employee compulsory working under department. Suppose Dinesh. So Dinesh is working under development department. 1 point. Okay. Let me take any one department. Department name development. each department must have some employees. Yes. If you take employee compulsory working under a department. If you take department must contain set of employees. So employee and department both are related objects. Related objects. Okay, fine. If I take a product, let me take a product. Finally, product sold to customer. Compulsory. At any one day, any one product should be sold out to one customer. If you say a person is a customer, if you are saying person is a customer, at what time he will become a customer? If the person buy a product, then he is becoming as a customer. Otherwise, he is not a customer. Understand? So, if you take any two objects, in the business, that is called as a related objects. See, I want to explain one more example. Listen carefully. Suppose in the Amazon, you means customer. Customer making an order. Order for what? He is making an order for product. So finally, product is delivered to the customer. Product is delivered to the customer. This is called as delivery. So if there is a product that is related to customer, order. If there is order that is related to customer, product. Understand? Customer is one object, order is one object, product is one object. It's called as related objects. RDBMS means collection of information of all related objects. Collection of information of all related objects, that is called as RDBMS. In the RDBMS software, we can store data in the form of tables. Table is a collection of rows and columns. Table is a collection of rows and columns. Row is known as record. Column is known as field. Row is known as record. Column is known as a field. Okay. Now, I hope you understand, guys. So RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. In the RDBMS, we can store data in the form of tables. Table is a two-dimensional object. Two dimensions means row, column. Row is x-axis, column is y-axis. And see, row is known as record, column is known as field. Hope you understand, guys. So, history of Oracle, we will discuss about this tomorrow. History means nothing. We are discussing about what are the different versions. What are the different versions? Okay. So latest version we are discussing is Oracle 19C. In our training, we are discussing about Oracle 19C. Remember guys, one more point I am touching. 90% of companies still working with 11G and 12C. 90% of the companies in the world still working with Oracle 11G and 12C. Remember, see, we are learning Oracle 19C in the sense, don't worry that we are missing 11G and 12C. Including 11G, 12C features, we are also learning including 19C features. Remember that point. Don't think about, sir, companies are using 12C, then why are you teaching 19C? Don't think like that. You are not missing any old version concept. We are discussing all old version concepts, including 19C concepts also. And already I told you guys in this diagram, finally here we are learning about SQL and PLSQL. What is SQL? Structured query language. What is PLSQL? Programming language using SQL statements. Programming language using SQL statements. By using these two types of statements, we are writing programs. Each program is useful to perform a business activity. Searching data, changing data, adding data, deleting data. These are all known as business activities. Who will do these activities? These activities are performed by database programs. Who is writing these programs? The programs written by database developers. How to write SQL and PLSQL statements? Understand? So in our SQL part, these are the concepts we are discussing. And in our PLSQL part, these are the concepts we are discussing. Okay, tomorrow I want to explain Oracle versions, and then we will enter into role of database in the project. The role of database in the project. After that, we will continue with SQL. Tomorrow, what are the topics? Oracle versions. Next one, role of database. And third one, what is SQL? And guys, don't disconnect from the meeting. Please type your mail ID in the chat window. Type your mail ID in the chat window so that I will send this document, whatever the documents we discussed, this document and also diagram to your mail. And one more point, every day I will record the session. The recorded files will be saved under my Google Drive. I will share the Google Drive link. I will share the Google Drive link so that you can watch the video maximum at least 100 days. 100 days means 3 months, more than 3 months. Sometimes I will leave the videos up to 6 months. Okay, so many people are typing the mail ID. Thank you all of you. And see, and reminding people, if you want to type the mail ID, type immediately. Yeah, somebody is asking. Yes, Tim, going to over designing database, for example, requirement. Designing database is nothing but I will explain like this. Hold on, Tim. I want to show you a sample diagram. I will explain like this as a part of your designing. Yeah. So you are expecting this or any other thing else? Yeah, sure. This is the designing part. I will cover this part. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I am copying your mails. So thank you all of you. I hope all of you submitted your mail ID. I will send the document, whatever the document we discussed today, and whatever the diagram I used in the paint, that is also I will send to your mails. Thank you. Thank you all of you. See you tomorrow.